already scouting out right there. But we are also very ready. So yeah, welcome to our first game of... Oh, is that a game starting sound? So yeah, so we just have a little bit of background music going on. And also just do that. Oh, we just have normal music going on. So, we see Onlyrex going for the Raven clan, False going with the Clan of the Wolf. We have them playing against Alkasha, 1337, and Boba. I don't know how it's going on. But we're just gonna call him Boba right here. I hope that the music sound isn't too loud right here. But at least we have a little bit of background ambient going on and everything. It just feels like Northgard. It feels like the real thing right here. So, interesting team combos to be honest. Like the Raven clan and the Stag clan, obviously the eco choices for both the clans and the Wolf clan to annoy the other players a little bit, or might even play a full rush play. I'm not too sure about the strategies the teams will be taking right here, but it looks like both teams with an economic clan right there and one of the more aggressive clans with the Wolf clan. Wolf clan also, yeah, quite highly seen in the scene right now, I would say. Like a lot of players see the Wolf clan as a really strong clan. Right now, I would also say so. Like this got a lot of opportunities to get a lot of army and feed off the map. And yeah, basically off your opponents, of course. Like, not a lot of clans can actually get that much gold from just annoying your opponent, picking off villagers. So therefore, the Wolf clan always a great choice. And False, we all know about him being a fairly good Wolf player there. Also, let me just check that for 1 second so I can get my Streamlabs over here. Sorry guys. Don't want to destroy your immersion, but I want to see if I actually have the right scene on and everything. But there we have it. Should be working now. Boop boop. Perfect. So. We see Reinhardt Onlyrex checked. I like this a lot. Only team I care about is Onlyfalse. It's Onlyfalse, so I will never play Northgard again. That's interesting, that's interesting. Yeah, Onlyfalse guess the favorites of a lot of players in this tournament right here. I'm also really interested in Team Kamigani and the French team, of course. Is that they just call French? French team. I nailed it. Yeah, French team with T-Bag and Pete. Yeah. Also, quite good players to completely underestimate them. So I guess we will be seeing quite interesting games right here. I didn't play against T-Bag for a little while, but that doesn't mean anything right there. We see Onlyrex, yeah, going already for the clear right here. I were just checking because False weren't joining there right away, but yeah, they will be doing that right now, giving False a few of the juicy wolf kills right there. You seem to have a little bit of clearing before going on for him, but he yet getting at a few more. And maybe getting a new warrior right now. Looking good here with the shipwrecks, to be honest. Like shipwreck for the Wolf clan. Can always be quite helpful. Obviously, get Berserker up early or a good amount of army, whatever you will be choosing for. And getting the wolves there very nicely. We'll even be going for the next ones, clearing out a little bit more. And Onlyrex quite bound into the clearing, to be honest. So might not be an ultimate boom from him from the start, but that doesn't have to mean anything right there. Because he definitely can have a good start. with that, not having the wolves around, not too urgent to build the towers there, and most likely will not go for it then, obviously. So a little bit more clearing at the start can help your eco in the later stages of the game, of course, quite a bit. So I think that's what they're going for right here, going for the ruin. Huh? Were that a ping for false to take it? That might actually be one. It could actually be that Onirex feels good with his eco right here how it is. He doesn't seem to have taken any of the ruins, or is he interested in that ruin? That might be a thing. There seem to be no range drawers on it, so that should be a fairly easy clear for the Wolf Clan right now, with the new change that the first warrior of you will be completely free, so an axe thrower in the early game doesn't actually cost false anything anymore. And if he already locks down the Spoils of War fairly early, that can be super helpful for him. So, yeah. Might actually be good. I guess the other team, like, it is a balanced map, so the other team just has the same situation right there. And also has a Wolf Clan. So, maybe fortunate for both of the teams. But you, of course, also have to go for it. And Onirex went for the shipwreck right there. Ah, now I get it, yeah. Shipwreck, of course, a little bit more helpful for the Raven Clan, in my humble opinion. Just because the Raven Clan usually wants to build a few more buildings than the Wolf Clan in the start of the game, so they switched out their treasures right there, how you would have done in the old times. But without getting a bonus, just having, yeah, the more useful sources for the clans. Like, the wolf can do something with the wood, of course, would also do something with the wood, of course, because he would also have it, but could usually work a little bit better with the bonus lore, and is mostly interested into the gold, if we are all honest. The wolf wants gold. Raven can do gold with wood, and that's what it's also getting out of the shipwreck, so I think that's a really great decision making here already from the start of the game. Might also be aiming at the next rune right there. I'm fairly sure that they are. 30 Rex, it looks like. Oh, it's interesting. It's going with a low amount of food into the winter. I gotta tell ya. But having the fisherman's hut right there definitely will change it up. Waiting with the stone right there. Also getting the house up to not get housed at the point where we all love to get housed at the mighty 11. And the stack clan just got the middle right there. That must have been a nice moment here for the stack clan player. Most likely very interested into the stall. And yeah, actually chipped it. Like, Onirex and Falls weren't rushing for it at all. The timing of this middle doesn't seem like they were rushing for it too much for it, at least. But they've been the ones who could have who've gotten it. Gives the stack line a nice little fame boost right there, and might help to reach the fane. The so loved fane of the stack line right there. And here we see Onirex going a little bit slower into the winter, like I personally would do it. While not suggesting that this is the wrong thing to do right here. He's having a good gold income, he's got a good wood count right there. And he's slowly going for the stone, and not forgetting about that he still has a scout out right there. They have pretty good early game scouting right there. Ouch! Ouch, ouch, ouch. 4 range draugrs. Oh, like they are draugrs, right? That's okay. Like, you will get 75 gold out of this tile, but this gold is definitely quite a bit of work there. It's not like the 30 gold Onirex has up there in the tile. We have a free wolf attack right here. Yeah. It is unfortunate of a timing too. But fortunate that the eagle is already out. getting the 3 warrior house right there. That clear should be all too hard, but like 3 wolves at the winter of 801 is always a little bit of a bummer, of course. For False, of course. Also, yeah, 60 feet. Why wouldn't take that? Warrior died. Perfect, basically. And Eagle didn't even took too much damage right there. Asta! Oh! Hey Janice Jin, welcome, man. Hope you have a good one. Yeah, a little bit of casting right here. Let's see how it goes. Onyrex already going with the double stone. His food doesn't look bad. He will easily go through this winter here without having too much problems. We have already... Ah, I didn't even saw the 2 Draugrs at top up there. So this is basically 60 gold for False. That isn't too hard to get right there. I don't even think he will run in with an extra right there. He can quite easily just do that with the Berserker and healing it up again. But we will see how he decides to do it. Already slowly making his way up to Onyrex base, we can see on the minimap. It actually looks like there is an extra coming over. Yeah. Yeah, it's just too juicy to not take the damage right there. It's just too juicy. But waiting until the winter is almost over, because these both, for example, have shields. So the damage output in winter from Max Furrow against the Draugr with a shield, yeah, that can hurt. That can hurt. This is a lot. So, waiting until the end of the winter right here. So, the summer damage can come in. And it's definitely way less hurtful to have the extra damage. That is still fairly high against the Draugrs. Onyrex with a very, very, very early scout upgrade right here. Also having 150 gold in the bank, what is not bad. That is definitely not bad for just coming out of 801 and having the scout camp upgraded. So that might suggest something aggressive might be happening right here. The third scout is coming out. Something aggressive must be coming out of here. False, getting a little bit of gold right here. I'm fairly certain that you already have the Spoils of War right there to clear out those Draugrs. So that will be a little bit bonus gold onto his bank. The scouts are slowly pushing forward, while slowly is a little bit of a bad word to have, like 3 scouts out right there. Yeah. He is interested into the other base. Going for the Ruin 2. Get a little bit of bonus gold. And actually tripling it. No, doubling it. Where is the third scout though? There it is. So, rather a broad scouting there, to be honest. Might actually be not looking for the enemy team right there, but I don't actually think, to be honest. It could have been that he's just scouting out a little bit for False right there, but just the aggression on the scouting, just like 801 counts, bang, here's the upgrade, bang, here are 3 scouts. I don't think that this is just about, hey scout, hey False, I scout a little bit of the map for you so you can clear out a lot and have a good snowball going. That is always important for a wolf clan, of course. Like, if you want to make your fellow wolf clan member, like, mate happy, scout a little bit early for him, and he will definitely thank it to you, because that gives him way more opportunities to clear out tiles and, yeah, basically bank up the resources of the map for him. But just right now it definitely seems like there would be attacking the other team right here, like already having one of the back tiles scouted right there. I don't think it's the main tile, but it could be. It could be. I'm not an expert there. It might actually be the main tile already. Could be, could be. False is getting camps. Not characteristic for Wolf at this time. Let's say it like that. Definitely quite normal. Like, this is Wolf stuff. And there is already a connection to the tile right there. So if False could make the way through, it would already be in, and the way doesn't look too hard, to be honest. Like, the forest tile is already free, the next tile might already also be free. This isn't fairly open path, guys. This isn't fairly open path. I can't tell you how much gold False has right now. But I can tell you it's at least 60. The first warrior 3. So... Okay, they didn't even went for the ruin right now. That is a little bit less gold for them. 100 to be exact. And that might be a good point to blue for an attack right here. Maybe even bank on that they went a little bit for eco. Like the camps of False definitely say, guys, I don't want to steal around here. We're also trading iron with Onirex right there. So the gold amount of False should be great. This should be the main tile. I'm fairly certain. And they have the main tile. Onirex will most likely pull the scouts back. Or even scout a little bit more right there. But I wouldn't actually think so. And we already see brown points making their way up the map. Professionals call that the false effect. Brown points walking up the map towards the other player. That's the false effect. So, walking straight in here with 7 warband from Onirex. I think False... I can't quite lay my finger on how many False has. I would guess at least 5 plus Berserker. Just right now 3 plus Berserker, but I think there are 2 more in the blob of Onirex. I might be wrong with that. But this is a fairly early attack. Let's see if the other team is ready for it. We can see a few extras coming out from the wolf player right there. And I think my numbers were actually right. I think there were 2 more warriors joining in from False. Maybe even a few more. But I can't really see it right now. Onirex already making pressure onto the other tile. That is very good. Doesn't let him take control of anything right there. And this is already the push into the main tile and killing so many villagers. Ooh, this might already be it. The Berserker and the 4 extras right there might not be enough to go against this attack right here. And this might be the first game. Let's get the might out. This basically is the first game for Onirex and False right here. Very well timed attack right here. Other team couldn't get enough army to get the defense out. Basically, even if they could, there's no real way to defend anymore. This game should be a goner. Really nice game. Early attack here in 801 with the Raven and Wolf clan. The army weren't even that big, but I don't think it were that much of an all-in right here. Like the all-in were fairly there, of course. But in the end, they locked it down with 12 warriors and a berserker, I think. What is fairly good for the middle of 801, to be honest. It is fairly good. But yeah, usually with a tower or something you can defend a lot there. But even with a tower, man, you wouldn't have stand too much of a chance there. It would have basically just cost a few seconds there in the end. But yeah, fairly nice game. Let's just jump out of that right here.